Hello again for another Thank You Thursday series for the Motivation Clinic. It's Lara here. And today I have the lovely Amanda Kerin, who is part of, she runs a company called the Creative Women's Mastermind. I met her about a year ago. She came and did one of my vision board sessions. She is a business coach and she runs an online mastermind and co-working community. And she's also starting a group coaching session next year, Feel Good Success Club, all about achieving feel good success. And she can tell us all about that later on. But in the meantime, hi, Amanda. Lovely to see you.
Hi, Lara. Nice to see you again.
So I know from chatting that you have been doing vision boards since 2014, which I love the fact that you've been doing them for so long. I've been doing them since 2017. So I'd just really like to hear a little bit about how you found out about vision boards and how come you've been doing them for so long.
Yeah, sure. So I knew back in 2013 that my life needed to change, in more reasons than one, in more ways than one, I should say.
Yeah.
And I went on a bit of a curiosity adventure with doing this course, and that introduced me to the world of vision boards, amongst many other things.
Yeah.
And I just thought, I've got nothing to lose. I'm going to try it. It was a bit of a creative, crafty thing to do. It was something nice that I could lose myself in. It was a lovely activity that I could just do without any interference. And what I found was that every year, the more intentional I get, the more things seem to come. So, and what I would say is in my experience of having done quite a few now, not everything comes true in the year that you want it to happen. You have to be patient.
Yeah.
But a lot also does. And I think, it's funny when you look back and you think, oh yeah, so that happened and it's great. And I have managed to attract things such as, well, these are my goals. So I have become financially independent. I've become education independent. I was fortunate to be blessed with a mountain home. I always wanted to live near the beach, so I had my home doing that. I was living with my partner in his mountain home.
Yeah.
And it was interesting because that year on my vision board was like, oh, I can't decide whether I want to live in the mountains or the beach. So I got both. It was amazing.
Yeah.
And then anyway, I won't bore you with the story after that. But I've become debt free. That's something that's happened this year.
Fantastic.
I've got my own business. I wanted to work for myself. I've written a check to myself, and I've got that amount.
Wow.
So loads and loads and loads. Oh, and another funny thing was I put down on there, I don't know if that was 3 years ago, that I wanted this silver grey 4-wheel drive. And because I wasn't specific, my partner had a silver grey 4-wheel drive, but it was a beat up old thing. But I was like, hey, universe, thanks. This is what I asked for. Not quite as fancy pants and new as I would have hoped, but you know what? That was a lesson to me to get a bit more specific with them.
Yeah, so, that's amazing.
Lots of stories to tell about vision board.
So the vision board session that you came to, that I was running, was last December. What was the difference that you what was that? Firstly, what was the experience that you had with me, and then what's happened since, and how powerful has it been?
So the difference, I think, doing it with you and actually doing it with other ladies, like-minded women, is really powerful. Yes, it's nice to do on your own, but it's way more fun doing it with others and actually bouncing ideas around and getting those creative juices flowing. And somebody would say something, you're like, oh yeah, I haven't thought of that, and just things like that.
Yeah.
And the big difference, I think, with yours is the magazines helped. So I had been doing them from digital images before, which still worked. But actually, the difference with yours was the magazines, cutting through. But actually, before that, checking in with how I felt and what pictures made me feel that in that moment of flicking through and cutting out. And that was, I think, this year, having looked at my vision board, I've pretty much achieved everything I wanted to. And yeah, I think that was the difference. So yeah, I've thoroughly have enjoyed going through a vision board workshop with you, and I'll definitely do it again.
Oh, good.
For sure.
What kind of things have you achieved this year?
Wow, let me show you, Lara.
Yeah,
let me show you. So this is my vision board from this year.
Brilliant.
That way.
Yeah, great.
So we have got on there you can't see that one.
I can't see. Yeah.
That one is our mountain home.
Oh.
It's been on my vision board for probably 3 years with a sold sign. It is sold.
Brilliant. Oh my God. That's so.
I'm back in the UK.
Yeah.
In the countryside.
Oh wow. So
lovely. Yeah. I'm with my partner. We managed to get away onto beach holidays this year. Amazingly, our timing was like spot on.
Yeah.
So we've done a bit of traveling. We managed to get to, I think it was the south of France and Sardinia.
Wow.
Incredible. And it was like that in Sardinia. It's the Caribbean of Europe.
Wow.
I have wanted a dog for the last decade. We haven't got the dog yet, but I have had the nod in the last literally 3 weeks.
Good.
So that's coming. I had a ski accident at the start of this year, which was on my vision board, clearly. But this was all about like my getting my knee back and mobility back, and taking a hike and jumping over a stile, which I did, but not quite as energetically as her, only last weekend.
Oh.
That was really nice. And like just moving my knee. This is all about my knee, really. And friendships, obviously that COVID's put a bit paid for that, but you know, spending time with my friends and like living a rewarding life. Like I've got amazing clients, I've got amazing members, and it's really like incredible, the women that I've, you know, built up some friendship and community with.
Yeah.
My podcast launched.
Oh yes, brilliant.
I had 10 reviews in the launch week. It was just incredible. And I did have some press. I wasn't featured in these ones this year, but that'll come. I'll just leave it there. And I've got an outside office, albeit it needs refurbing, but I have one. I have had successful numbers on Zoom like this for one of the events I run for solopreneurs. Haven't quite got the 200 members yet, but that's in process.
Where are you at the moment?
Oh, about 20.
Okay.
Quite a long way to go, but you know, it has been a weird year for everybody. And plus I've moved about 3 times, but that was also not on the vision board. And I have, you know, I may not have the numbers, but I have certainly got a successful membership in terms of the connection in the community. It's something quite special. The ladies in there are fantastic.
Brilliant.
And I had an abundance of money to pay off my debt, which was my main target this year. That was incredible. That's been around my neck for way too long.
Yeah.
And good health and nutrition. I managed to find the funds to see a nutritionist and sort out my problems that I have with my diet. And so honestly, it was just pretty much all there.
Great.
All there.
So exciting, Amanda.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I'm not alone. Like that is the power of vision board.
I always say, oh, it's amazing, but actually, this is why I'm doing it, because so much of my life has changed because of them.
Yeah,
and many others. Yeah, and I know friends that have done them and things have come true. It's just, it's having that intention. Yes, it's about being specific, but you know, not overly specific. Yeah.
And having fun with it and reminding yourself actually that that's what you want.
Yeah.
And I think it's the top, I can't remember the statistic, but I think it's the top 5% of people that write their goals down are the ones that achieve it. They're just your goals in visual form.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, they're still, if you have them in front of you and you know what you're aiming for, miracles do happen.
And also because since we did that session, I've been on a neuroscience course and learned how vision boards actually work. There is neuroscience behind it.
Yes.
It's basically I'll just tell you quickly now. It's a little bit like Google. So your brain is sorting all the subconscious, conscious thoughts all day long. It sorts what it's going to remember.
Yes.
It discards what it doesn't want to remember. But what vision board does is it focuses the brain. It's actually called value tagging.
Right.
And it puts value on the images and the words on a board. So that's why you actually remember it, because you're looking at it. You do have to look at it.
Yes. Yeah.
Once a day, but that you're forcing your brain to remember all the stuff on the board. So that's basically how it works.
Yes, fantastic.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of that actually, value tagging. I knew about the neural pathways.
Yeah.
Like the more you say things and see things, and
also repeat it. Just repeat. Tell your brain what it needs to see.
Yes.
And also feel. So when you're looking at your vision board, to feel the emotion of how you'd feel when all of these things have come to fruition.
Yeah, and that was a key difference with yours. Doing it with you at your workshop, focusing on the feeling first.
Yeah.
Then like how that translates into actual things or your life.
Yeah.
And then flicking through those magazines and actually having that connection. Certainly for me, that's how it panned out for me.
Yeah.
Having
Brilliant.
that connection with the image, and hey presto.
Yeah, brilliant. So just quickly before we finish, a little bit more about, I know you said that you were running a program in the new year. Just tell us a little bit about that.
So yeah, it's the Feel Good Success Club.
Yeah.
And it's part goals, part accountability, and part obviously finding your feel good success.
Yeah.
And if it's what this 1 year has taught me, and I was a design map facilitator as well, that focused on your feelings. And it's one thing I keep coming back to, and it's, we're, especially as women, we're all big balls of feelings. I think we're tapped into it sometimes more than guys.
Yeah.
And actually, if you're trying to grow your business, but it's not feeling right or, good in some kind of way, or you haven't got good energy with it and your mojo's off, then this program is really about helping you tune into that, but also setting your goals and achieving them with a logical brain as well. So there is a bit of logical in there, but it's for creatives, creative minds, like it's simplifying that creative mind basically and helping you still achieve what you want to achieve.
Okay, brilliant. And how do people contact you? What's your website?
They can contact me on creativewomensmastermind.com.
Fantastic.
You'll find me there.
Okay. Amanda, thank you for your time. It's lovely seeing you again, and thanks for showing your lovely vision board. And see you at the next one.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. Thank you, Lara.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.